Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a new moon reading for all viewers. So I'm going to do a Celtic crossbred reading from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, if I said that correctly. My dyslexia has been on full force today. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards from Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle, 3 from the Gypsy Fortune, and I may either clarify or pull 3 from the Raven's Moon Prophecy. So I do still have to shuffle the cards real quick. All right, Angels, Gods, Goddesses. I'm looking for 10 cards for Celtic crossbred reading. You can feel free to just listen to me shuffle and or talk. Or you can skip ahead. I do not know how to do timestamps, so if someone knows how to do that, feel free to let me know. Angel of Joyfulness flipped over. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and also Goddess of the Earth. So an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. There's been, I will say, some really good energy coming in for, I'm very optimistic about this upcoming new year. So I'm really looking forward to what this year, keep in mind, it's like so it's 2023, right? So we're in January, 1, 2, 3. So there's a build up. My computer glitched right when I said that. So anyways, I definitely feel like things are changing. This new moon that's coming up this weekend is in Aquarius. It's the first new moon of the year. It also lines up with Chinese zodiac. And according to Chinese, I think, astrology, someone can correct me because I don't know if I'm saying that right. But it's like the year of the rabbit. So that's all about like birth, prosperity, abundance. But, you know, also there is, according to Native American medicine, that rabbit medicine has a warning to not call in your fears. So there's also, you know, that underlying connotation with that. But all in all, I feel that 2023 is going to be a great year, especially if you've been doing a lot of work. I feel like there's going to be a lot of rewards for the work that we have done. I also, too, feel like there is a little bit of a group of people. If you feel like you've been doing the work, like, you are probably like me. So about 4 years ago, I got hit with like a tower moment in my life, and then I had to make complete drastic changes in my life my life just took a completely different, like a U-turn or some shit. And so I've had a lot of changes and I kind of really changed my focus into one of trying to stay calm, trying to stay peaceful, trying to be compassionate and giving love even when it's not given to me, because it's not always about me, okay? So it's not always my turn, you know. You gotta share the limelight, help lift up others, and help them to feel good about themselves. I feel like there's magic in that, and there's also reward for that. So if you hit something that was like kind of like that in your life about 4 years ago, then I feel you are probably like me, where I'm finally starting to, it's almost like I had to learn some lessons, see some shit, do some shit, experience some shit, and now it's like, whoa, like now I'm in alignment, I feel like. So it's like I'm moving forward and I'm embracing the new stuff to come. I do feel like there is some people that are a few years, that are maybe a year, maybe 2, behind what I'm saying. So there could be some more delays in store this year for, if you feel like you got hit like 2 years ago with, and I'm not saying that this is a 4-year learning lesson, okay? What I am saying is, because of the past 2 years, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, the stuff that happened, the tower moment that happened for me in my life lined up with COVID, like, and lockdown, like, perfectly. Like, it melded into COVID, okay? I mean, it just did, like, I don't know how it came together. Anyways, so it's almost like now, you know, wherever I'm noticing that when I talk to people, it's like, you know, they're about my time frame, or it's like, you know, they still have, and I'm not saying they still have, it's almost like they still, the person that I'm saying that, you know, may have experienced a tower moment 2 years ago, there's still a little bit more to go. Like, you're almost there. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there. Like, it's definitely, wherever you are on your path right now, it's going to build and gain momentum this year. So you're going to elevate, but of course, you know, you're only going to elevate at however much you elevate yourself. So your life will match you. So it's like, if you want better, you have to start doing better. If you want something out of life, you have to mimic what you want. You have to show it. You have to give it, so that it can also be returned to you or reflected back to you. So there is that. There's also, you know, the past 2 years on an astronomical, however you say that word, level, there has definitely been a lot of lessons and karma. Well, 2022, so 2022 was a year of clearing out old karma. And I mean, like, this happened from August of last year all the way through the beginning, like, into like January of this year, that we were paying and clearing out old karmic debts. And also, they could have stemmed back from other lifetimes as well. So there is now somewhat of a trajectory coming out of what you've learned, the wisdom you've gained, how you've elevated. So whatever you're about to move into, just know that it will give you what you give it. So if you want something to be 100, then you've got to give it 100. Okay. Believe in your own magic. I'm looking for 3 cards. What messages do you have for the viewers at this time? And let me see. This is also in, you know, the Aquarius season. So the Tree card came out with let them go. So there is somebody or something here that you need to let go. I have felt that there are cords in me that are attached to people that I no longer want to be attached to. It's like I've moved on. I need to sever. I need to get rid of this thing. Anyways. Alright, Gypsy Fortune. I'm looking for 3 cards. What messages do you have for the collective at this time? So the age of Aquarius, I feel like, you know, Aquarians are very smart. It's all about technology and intellect and intuition, like a higher level of learning, a higher level of using the mind and the brain, like the smarts to get things going. All right, Ravensman Prophecy. Prepare yourself to clarify. What messages do you have for the collective? So we've got 6 of Coins and the Sun. So brighter days and gifts are coming in. Like prosperity. You know, these gifts can be like, you know, doors opening where you were looking for something and it's like you just somehow magically you obtain what it is that you're looking for. Okay. So I feel like with this Aquarius new moon that we're going into, this newness, we are then going to be, I knew this card was going to come out. This card always comes, well, when I shuffle it, it does come out. Okay. So, there is a creative side of you that is waiting to come out. Like, either you are embracing this side, something happened to you in the past where your growth, or I think life somehow showed you that, you know, I don't know exactly how this would work, so you just got to take it, because this is a collective thing, apply it to your situation. So it's like you are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Okay, so I think you've had, like, the past 3 months, situations and people coming into your life that have actually started to reflect back to you, especially in the past, I would say December. Beginning of December to right now, there were some people or things or places, some switch ups, some changes, people coming and going, but it's like something, you knew that you deserved better what you were in. So it could, you know, a tower moment could have happened where it caused you to switch and change jobs, go in a different direction. But life, some way, somehow, was showing and trying to show you, whether you were aware, because some of you could have been aware of it. Some of you could have been like, and it was 11/11 when I said that. Some of you could have been like in a situation where you said to yourself, I deserve, and I deserve better than this. So you made choices and you changed things up. Now, whether you told people, you know, your plans or your motives, I don't ever tell people that shit. I keep that to myself. So, anyways, I talk about it with myself, but I keep that shit to myself. I don't ever throw down my whole hand, and I always keep, you know, an ace up my sleeve. So, anyways, sometimes you got to juck and jive and change shit, and I feel like that's kind of like the thing that you did here. Because you've made these changes, you're now in a period where either your stress or life has somewhat, I would say, eased up for you. Like you can relax right now. So with that, there is something within you that's trying to emerge because of that. There is something that you are, this is all going on because you've been speaking your truth. You've been expressing yourself. But I feel like you've really been expressing yourself inside, like your self-talk, talking to yourself. You need to have a relationship, a good relationship with yourself, and you have to also be your own cheerleader, your best cheerleader on top of that, okay? Anyway, so some way, shape, or form, you've been feeling almost like, I almost want to say, because like the past 2 days, if you have not listened to this, and you are a mother, I will listen to this, but Fergie's song, MILF, okay? You need to listen to that. That song right there. Oh, you need to listen to that one, boy. Woo. Anyways, so at this moment in time, there's a lot of beauty going on around you. There's a lot of beauty going on within you. So it almost seems like you know that you are healing, but this healing is the challenge right now. So you could be taking your time. You're not going too fast. You're not going too slow. You're just like, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, you know it's there. You know what's happening behind the scenes, or either you're working on it, something. But it's either the fact that it's still a process. You have to allow it to take its time. There's that. You could even be telling people about this healing. But I would say whatever healing and change is going on within you, it is really, really beautiful. The change that you're undergoing within yourself, basically. That's exactly what this is. So there is, you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. So this is you currently right now. You know, look at all these butterflies and this light emanating from her. She's very, very pretty. And my dog, boy. That's Axl Rose for you. Anyways. So, she's a goddess. You can't help but look at her and admire her for it, because she's shining, boy, on her own. She ain't shining because of me or you. She's shining by herself. So, and it's because of this self-worth, I think this realization you've had about yourself that's happened within you, this change, like and if you're not feeling it just yet, just know it's coming. Okay, it's coming. It's like a matter of days. Like I would even say 2 or 3 days. It's a matter of 2 or 3 days that you're really going to feel very good, and how you feel on the inside is really going to be reflecting, and everyone's going to be seeing this. So you're showing your true self. You're embracing your authentic self, I would say. Okay, because you're doing this, by the next full moon, because we do have a full moon here, so when the next full moon comes about, I would highly recommend going outside, getting under it, and doing some type of meditation, like a change and transformation meditation. So angel of new life, an exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. So seriously, something is opening up. I just did another reading earlier on my Facebook channel with the spell casting oracle, and in the same position of this card was the card of new beginnings. So check out that reading if you're interested in it. But so yes, there's something coming, but just know that right now you need to really focus on expansion. You might need to stretch, elongate, acclimate, and start decreeing and declaring that, because I know I do, and I have, boy. I've been telling people left and right, boy, my comeback game is strong. Okay. Like I've gotten to the point where I don't even mind hold on a second. What the hell is this word? The niggle. Okay, I don't even mind like the tickle a little bit. Okay, where you got to like sit down and kind of get planted for a second. I don't even mind, because I know my comeback game. Boy, that thing right there, it's on point every time. And anywho, so here we are. But your advice at this moment is the angel of communication. This is you. Look at the aura of this angel, and you see how it appears she's glowing. So your inner light is definitely bright, shining, and golden. Like golden, because that looks gold right there. So communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So at this time, while you're out here going about, interacting with people, you're at the job, you've got all eyes on you while you work, you're interacting with family members, definitely make sure, what you say. I have to stay on top of what I say, because sometimes if I don't, shit can slip out when it comes to me. I'm trying to tell you, I have to keep my mouth on check all the time, okay? So, like with this card here, this card is advising us all as a collective to communicate clearly, not to be afraid to speak the truth, not to be scared to say what we want to say. Like, say what you say, and we'll say what you want to say, and mean what you say. Dang, boy. So, in our environment, we have a lot of women with their, especially this one and this one, their bodies are, and then here we have this other one. So this is the angel of clearing, and I'm not going to hold it too much in the camera, because I've done a reading before with cards like this, and the platform will block it and won't let me upload it because of nudity. So anyways, here we are. In your environment, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. The angel of clearing. So it sounds like here with this angel of clearing, there's still just a little bit more time to allow for this new life. Okay, it's right around the corner. This new chapter, new doors, new opportunities, a new outlook, a new book, whatever. Like this reading, I've been feeling a lot of new, okay? It's coming. It's perfect timing. That's what it is. Perfect timing, divine timing, whatever. There's astrological things that need to get sorted out in the sky that, we've got to kind of, dig our heels into the niggle a little bit and allow and just be patient and wait. as, you know, things come through and clear up. Like today, you know, I went outside and it was all dreary, like it was going to rain. And I just swept off my front porch and my side, you know, my front porch, my back porch, and my side door. And I got my doors and my sidewalks and things swept off and clean and cleared. And man, the sun came out and I thought for a second, holy cow, it's spring. But, you know, we're in winter where I am. Still got like a good month and a half to go left. But, you know, a glimpse of what's to come. And I'm so looking forward to spring. Spring and summer carry, and even the fall carry, they just carry a different light. Like everything right now is, you know, but it's winter. So anyways, you know, when they say winter's coming, like, you know, anyways, winter has come. I'm ready for this to clear out so that green grass and rainbows and dragonflies and shit can fly around. I'm not looking forward to the bees or the wasp. That's one thing. Or the spiders. But anyways, I'll take it just so we can get out of this the dreariness of winter. Alright, so in your hopes and fears sector, we have Goddess of the Earth. This is one of those cards that flipped out in the shuffle. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So there's something here you have been focused on. Whatever you've been focused on, whether it's a job or a project, like I would say, you know, if you've been getting projects and assignments from work, work related, where you're having to, your boss is like asking you to do something or come up with an idea or plan, you know, you're working with people, you're working with yourself, you're working with the thing itself, and this is creating growth and expression within you, and you need to tap into that and allow that to work through you, because some way within all that is like the artist you that's within you that's emerging, because this says is about to emerge. Like the artist within you is trying to come out. It's trying to, your higher self or your inner child, whatever you want to call that, it's trying to come to the surface and come out of you, through you, into life, which is a beautiful thing. Embrace it. I would definitely say embrace it. So whatever this is, this calling that you're feeling, there's something you're trying to do with it. And whatever it is that you're trying to do, know that it is coming to fruition. I feel like there's even more passion and flow and rhythm. Like it hasn't even started yet, but it's coming. It's right around the corner. You're just kind of like allowing the energies right now within you to do their thing, because there is healing going on. But you're moving forward into whatever this new chapter is. Now you, Goddess of the Unknown. Look at that one. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So, it's like, I bet that when this happens, once you go through this, so this is like, 30 days from now, so that would be like the next new moon, which would be in February. And I think it's around Valentine's Day or right before my birthday in February. So around that time period, you're going to look completely different. You're not even going to look like the same person. Like, especially if your comeback game is strong and your glow up is even more powerful, you need to focus on those two things, because it's going to transform you into something, one, exotic, alluring, like very organic, very chill, mysterious. There's a lot of beauty and look, and here it's next to this card, beauty. So there's a lot of things. Even how you dress yourself is even gonna make you stand out. Alright, so bottom of the deck, we have God of Indulgence. It's alright. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. So you could be going back and forth with yourself at this moment, especially if you are like me and you're trying to work out, you're trying to change your eating habits. Because for me, I used to be like, okay, right before summer starts, I'm going to start working out to get ready for summer. And I'm over here because I've been doing all these readings where it's like something's coming in the spring. And I'm like, I need to be ready for the spring. I don't need to be waiting on summer to get here. I need to be working right now to get ready for the spring, because the spring's going to be here in a month and a half. And whatever this is that's coming, I need to be ready and in shape and looking good for it. So, anyways, you know, I'm also one that loves to eat bread, and I quit drinking beer. So hopefully I can get rid of this beer, little bit of a beer belly that I have. But you know, I also love to eat chocolate. So here we are. You know, I trust me, I have a conversation with myself every time I eat it. This card is saying it's all right, stop beating yourself up, because a little indulgence in balance is healthy. So my holistic doctor used to say 80-20. That's a good way to oh hell, let me check my chickens real quick. But he would say, alright, hopefully they're okay. I mean, I saw some chickens. But he would say a good way to trick your metabolism is to eat 80% healthy throughout the day, 20%, you know, junk food or bad. So he said that would trick your metabolism. So that's kind of what I strive for, okay? All right, so we have here Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. And then we have Goddess of Justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. So there could be in this time period where you're breaking old habits, you're breaking addictions, you're loving yourself more. You could be seeing how the people around you really love you. That could be like just an awareness that you're noticing. Like, wow, these people really value me or lift me up or love me, whatever that is, okay? So I think you're starting to notice that, but you're making healthy choices. You may feel like at this time that it's a little restrictive, because maybe things aren't maybe like, you know, going as fast as what you would like for them to go. For me, I was born in the winter, but I don't like the winter. I really don't. I love the winter, but I don't. For me, the winter is cold, it's dreary, it's wet, and it's slow, you know, and I just am not comfortable, you know, in all that all the time. So I'm more like warmth, golden yellow sunshine, rainbows, and birds and dragonflies and hummingbirds and gardening and the beach, you know. So it's like during this time, you know, that to me might feel a little bit of an injustice, but it's actually a blessing, because during this time period is like being planted like a seed, you know. You got to get in the dirt, you got to like give yourself a second to squeeze in and get comfy, and boom, baby. That's what my niece used to say. Boom, baby. And then it's like, here we come. Then we break through the soul, and it's like, I'm here, chicka wow wow. So anyways, that is kind of like what's going on at this moment. I want to ask, you know, what our 3 messages are from, look, that, this tree card that flew out came out again. So what this is saying, morning. So the world awaits you. There's something about your morning routine you need to change or work on or focus, okay? Feather. Think first before you judge. You may be because of either, you know, your inner child or your inner self, because there's something within me that's always coming back with this negative talk. And that negative talk, negative side also does throughout my day criticize others, and I do have to rein that one in. So it's like, you know, be careful about your self-talk and that negative Nancy that's like following you around everywhere. Change up and start doing something with your morning schedule, with how you wake up in the morning, because that is precious. You've been alive, sure. You've been waking up, doing what you need to get through your day, going back to sleep, repeat. Have you been living though? Truly living? I mean, you need to think. I think you need to hear this now more than ever. Your life is incredibly precious. Out there, the world awaits you. Now is the time to make good moments and learn to treasure them as they come. Okay? So it's like, if you were like me, I used to take naps and go back to sleep and waste half the day. Well, you know, it's time to change that. There's more to life, and it's waiting for you, but you got to go out and get it. And then there's like, if you've had arguments and everything with people around you, like if you've had broken friendships or failed relationships or partnerships, and you've had to move and readjust and reacclimate, then know to have compassion for yourself, because it needed to happen. It's because, especially at some point in time, if you ask for change, that was the change that needed. Now it's just time to burn that tree and let that shit go. So remember to practice self-love, and also remember to get back into your like witchy routines, whatever those are, because you yourself are a princess in this life, okay? But you can also be your own knight, which is your own knight in shining armor. Do you know how many times I've had to rescue myself? Lord help. Okay, you're also, right now we have the Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? So it's like the world, let me read this card here. This is the 9. No matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this: you can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. Holy cow. And then a spaceship with don't be afraid to sing. So it's like, it's really time to express yourself, show the world who you are. Start getting active, start doing things, start putting stuff out there, start making money moves, boy. There's another one by Cardi B, making money moves, okay? So let's see what the Gypsy Fortune has to say. Oh, snap. Okay. So, there's this. Okay. You may have felt in the past that Cupid did not poke you well or serve you well. Like something didn't go well for you in the past when it's around your loving relationships or your partner, okay? You could have felt like you had, there was once love and then something just happened and it fell apart. Now you could apply this to a goal, a person, a friendship, a relationship, a parent, whichever, okay? You gave it your go, and you went there, you tried to attempt it, but for some reason it just wouldn't work out. So now it's like you need to look within yourself, what you're loyal to, and where you want to give your time and attention in the future, because that is what you're creating, something to the future. So, and it looks like your home or your home life, because the house is here 2 times, okay? So this means that wherever you're putting your loyalties or your home is going to be on the up and up here soon with these like changes coming in. There's good luck and prosperity around your home, especially through your commitments or your agreements. You might not be married, or if you are married, you could be. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage. So whatever happened where, you know, there was a falling out or a breakup or, you know, whatever with a person, place, or thing or friend, whichever. This card here, okay? even though those things happened, you still had things going good for you at home. Like your home life was good. You may have experienced a time where you were able to either see who was being jaded, who wasn't being real, who was being sneaky, who was being shysty. You know now, whether you've discovered this or if other people told you about them, okay? Because other people could have pointed it out to you that this person's not good for you. They're shady, they're a thief, whatever. So you have made, since then, you've been making good agreements and connections and soul ties with people around you that you get a good sense of friendship and loyalty from. And because you're doing that, it's really going to push you into a direction of, because we've got fireworks and house. So something really good is going to come out of this that's really going to affect you at your home, like on your home level, and illumination and like a showering celebration on all that. So that's very pretty. Let me see. Let's see here. Clarify this Cupid in reverse. Clarify this Cupid in reverse. King of Cups. So, and then we got 5 of Cups, the full 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So you could have had a falling out of some sort with a water sign, or just with the person that was very emotional, who was mature in their emotions. You could have been the one that was very mature in your emotions, but whatever, the subject was, it was too much of a burden. So, I mean, you tried to carry the burden, you tried to take on the weight at one point in time, and then I think that you came to the realization that you were like, I can't do this no more, and you put it down. And once you put it down, it was like, it broke you free. You were like a sprung chicken. Woo! Here I am. And there's healing here, because this 5 of Cups is in reverse, whatever it is. So, you were very much the mature one in this dynamic. What does this dog have to do with here? What does this dog have to do with? The 10 of Wands. So it's almost like you have a lot going on in your life, but where do you want to put your time and attention? And this house, what can you clarify about this house? Okay, so whatever's going to go on around your home, you may not have good, you might have delays in messages about things coming in for your house, like some setbacks. Like if you're wanting to do the roof, if you're wanting to place orders, there might be something like around that taking a little bit too longer, like longer than expected, or it's not taken off the way you want it. Okay, there's some type of delay in it. I still think it's going to come. It just might be a little delayed. Okay, so you will have to strive for balance during this, because every time the spring comes around, everyone wants to do these home projects. So I feel like you're going to have the money to do these home projects when they come up. It's going to take a lot, and you're going to put in the effort. You're going to be more decisive about where you put your time and attention. Like, you don't have time for bullshit with bullshitters, okay? You got work to do. And so it could be that it takes a little bit more time, a little bit more energy, allowing for the things to come in. But you're going to be patient through it. There's clear communication. Okay, I know it's going to take a second. I'm fine. Because you've healed from something in the past, and because of that healing, like you look like you actually either got stabbed in the back, or somebody tried to cut you, like slice your wrist almost. So there's now somewhat of a balance or payout coming in from the walking away that you did that's really going to make you stronger within your emotions. So there's a lot of strength here. There's a lot of maturity, there's a lot of warmth, a lot of growth, and I definitely see it taking place, you know, at your home and around the partnerships and agreements you're making with people now. Like now, I feel like something happened in the past where I feel like it opened your eyes to the shysty people, the ones that were taking too much, and you kind of, something happened for you to get away from that and out of that. And now it's like, now you're going to see new partnerships, better ones on top of that. But still watch out for the naysayers. Still watch out for the ones, you know, that can cause setbacks and delays, because we do have this Page of Wands here in reverse. So I would just say, you know, I'm not exactly, let me see if I can get some clarity on what this Page of Wands here, what does this Page of Wands in reverse have to do with? What does this Page of Wands in reverse have to do with? The Five of Cups. It could be something from the past. Whatever you've been sad over. Whatever partnership, coming together with someone. Yeah, someone was being sneaky about something, and I don't know, it's almost like they didn't tell you the truth or the whole truth. They told you a half truth, and they were really in their ego when they did it. It caused a tower moment, and for someone to like walk away and be like, I'm not working on this shit with you anymore. I'm done. Peace out, biatch. That's kind of like how, that's the energy and the attitude I got off that. So anyways, alright. So that's all I have for you. Please feel free to leave a comment, or, you know, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and follow, all that good stuff. If you liked it, please tell me what you thought. I would really like and appreciate to hear feedback. So I'm trying to work on my platform presence, you know, and, you know, a feedback from others is definitely a good way to, you know, figure some stuff like that out. So I appreciate all your feedback. Alright, I thank you for tuning in and watching. Please have a happy, wondrous new moon, and I will see you all again here next time. Take care. Namaste.